When King Saul disobeyed God, God punished him. And in 1 Samuel chapter 28, verse 6, we are told that as much as he tried to see the face of God, he couldn't, even in his dreams. By consulting the Urim and Thummim, the prophets, or even the priests, Yahweh didn't appear. Even his high priest Abiathar had to run away into King David's camp with all the priesthood things that they used to consult Yahweh. This tell you that his sin was very serious in front of God. So what did he do? In desperation, he decided to go and seek a medium, a woman who can talk to spirits. And knowing very well that Yahweh will not talk to him, his idea was to see if the woman will be able to talk to the spirit of Prophet Samuel, so that he will be able to see from Prophet Samuel's spirit as what is his status concerning the kingship or the throne of the Hebrews, according to Yahweh. And we all know what happened there. My name is Kofi Adaleta. Today, in the Volta region all the way to Badagry, we have these Hebrews who are practicing these medium things called AFA or IFA, as the Yorubas will call it. And they think that because it has been in our system for a very long time, passed on from generations to generations, then it means that it is okay. But one thing that they don't know is that these mediums are not actually communicating with Yahweh, and that they are always communicating with familiar spirits, which is an abomination to Yahweh. So, why would Saul even think of doing that? To go and call upon the spirit of the prophet of God? That is an insult. And there is no doubt that he saw his fate over there. These are the kind of things that we are facing. And that is why when you go to these places, from Volta region to Badagry, they are the poorest in everything that they do. It is so bad to the extent that they have adopted these mediums to become part and parcel of their everyday life, which is a sin, as I said earlier on. There is no way that we can communicate to Yahweh through that means. Especially when you read into the prophets, you will know that the Hebrews of today are rejected by Yahweh because of our disobedience, just like in Saul. If you read in Jeremiah chapter 44, you will see the declaration that was made by our ancestors not to worship Yahweh, but to worship the Queen of Heaven, and the consequent punishment that followed. Even in Deuteronomy chapter 28, if you read the prophet of Ezekiel and Isaiah when they were in captivity in Babylon, all these shows how desperate our people are, and the quickest and shortest means by which they think that they can consult Yahweh in order to see or to find out what is wrong with them is to go to these evil mediums and using the AFA or Ife. There is only one way or one chance that Yahweh has left for us to come to him, and that is through our king. Just as King David was able to rebuild the nation of Israel and to appoint his high spirit Zadok and Abiathar to be the medium between the people and Yahweh, in the same way today in our new dispensation we have our king Afomauli Malvi, who is busy building the kingdom of God here on earth. And it is only through him that the priest can be recognized by Yahweh. As in Jeremiah chapter 33 from 15 onwards. Not until the kingdom of God is built, there is no priest whatsoever from the Hebrews that can be accepted by Yahweh. So all that is been happening in the Volta region all the way to Badagry is a sin. And they are never talking to Yahweh. They're talking to familiar spirits. Don't put your foot there. Don't be a sinner. Let's rally around our King and build the kingdom of God. Wow. I thank you.